Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in our last video, we have create single order table and we have insert order into single order table, right? So we have another table here. You can see multiple orders for the multiple order. Okay, you can see that we have the payments method also. Let me just go back here, and in this tab you can see I have opened a payments table, and in the table actually we have order ID and payment method. I mean payment method we are keeping here only cash on delivery. Okay, for now we can actually add the payment gateway, but this project is beginner friendly, so we just keep here only one method, that is cash on delivery. I mean buyer actually got the product, they will actually pay for it. So we need order ID and payment method, right? And we need more information, like we need to know the user ID and user address also, right? And if I go to the users here, you can see, so we got email, right? We got address, we got phone number. And if I go to the single order, and here you can see we got the user ID, right? So we can actually fetch through user ID, I mean all the information about the user. And we actually know the total amount also, right? So here what I need in the table payments, I think I should add some more columns, right? Because we know the order ID, okay, fine, but yeah, we know the payment method also. The by default is if I go to the structure, you can see by default is cash on delivery. Here you can see cash on. So our method is done here, but the problem is we need to know the user ID also, right? And user information also. So here actually I'm going to fetch, okay, I'm going to add one more column. So the column will be after order ID. Okay, after order ID, and let me just go here, and here I will say that, okay, I need user ID also. Save. Okay, so here fine, let me just go to the code editor. And here you can see in the single order, we have insert the query, right? That, okay, insert into single order table. So we have to say that, okay, if the order successfully, placed, so we'll actually, do here one more query for the payment table. Okay. Here I will say that insert into scale payment, let's say payment, insert into the table name is payments, maybe, let me check. Yeah, payments, insert into payments, and I need to mention the columns. So the column for the payments is order ID, user ID, and payment method. Order ID underscore ID, user ID underscore ID, payment method. Payment. Okay. Yep. Payment method. Okay. So here we have to insert what? Insert into payments. Okay. And we need to set values also. So I'll say here values. I'll say here that, sorry, the first column will be user ID. So the user ID is we are getting from the user ID right here. So let me just copy the user ID. I paste it here. We need what? We need order ID also. Sorry. First we need order ID. So I need to give here comma and single quotation. And here I need to, okay. So I need to know the order ID also, right? Our payment method is only one, so cash on delivery. So we'll say here that uh, payment payment underscore method is equal to cash on, right? Cash on. If I go to the browser, you can see cash on. Yes, cash on. So let me just copy it, cash on. Okay, and I will go here and I will paste it here, cash on. So this is the payment method. So we know the payment method also. So here I'm going to say that, okay, the payment method is dollar payment method. So we got user ID, we got payment method, but we need to know the order ID. So we have to mention the order ID. So here I say that order ID dollar order underscore ID is equal to we need to know the last order ID we have inserted, right, into that single order. Okay. So to do it, here we just have to say that a function mysql I insert ID, and we need to mention the connection co double n. Okay. So you have to say here insert. So this order ID we are getting from the latest inserted, product. Okay. Sorry, latest inserted order. Here you can see we have set new connection, right? And we have do query. Okay. For the single order table insertion. So we have insert the information in the single order table. So we got the latest inserted ID here. MySQL insert ID con. Okay, and we are getting the value and storing the value in this variable order ID. So we know the latest order ID, so we'll actually add it. Okay, and now we have to execute the query, right? So I will have to say that result uh, underscore what uh, payment, it's equal to mysql I underscore query. So we have to say here dollar funds dollar SQL, right? SQL payment. And let me just say that, okay, it not result, dollar result payment not successful. Actually, we will paste the error here. So I'm going to say here that, okay, show the error. Error is dollar con, and the error is error, right? So we are actually when we add the latest single order, and we are adding the payment method also. What I have done here, in our last video we have added the single order, right? So we are checking that if the result is not okay, we'll paste the error. But if okay, then we will actually do one more query, and that is for the payment. We'll insert all the information in the payment method also. How? Here you can see we got the order ID from the latest inserted order ID in the order table, single order table, right? And we know the payment method, and this is fixed, and that's why actually we have set here cash on. We have right here SQL for the payment, and there is inserting to payments table. We need how many column? Order ID, user ID, and payment method, right? And we have set all the values. So we have done it, right? Result payment and like this. And here you can see we have what we have user ID also. So where we are getting user ID from this here, user ID, right? We are getting user ID from here. Okay. So I hope you understand now. Now let's do it. So I will go here, and I will actually remove the table, all the columns from this table. And now let's go to the project. So this is online shop, right? And now let's say I want to buy it. So here you can see I have to go to the login first. So I will buy here. Let's say Elon user, okay, at gmail.com. Password is 123. And if you are not registered, you can go for sign up. So now you can say I'm signed up. So I can now buy. Okay, let's say I want to buy now, and here you can see order added successfully. So I will click on buy more. So I will go here, and now let's check the order table has any data. So here you can see we have any data. Yes, and that is the so our ID is 5. Now we'll go to the uh, payments table also. So if I go to the browse, and here you can see our order ID is also added here. User ID is also 1, and our payment method is cash on, right? So we are getting the user ID, and the user ID is 1, and our order ID you can see in the order table 5, and we are getting the order ID also 5. So our code is actually running perfectly, right? Okay. So now our admin, the people actually who are selling the product, they can actually see that, okay, the user one is actually buying the product and the order from the order table 5. So we actually fetch all the data in the admin table, right? Here actually we can fetch all the information of the user through the user ID, right? Okay, because we know in the user table we have all information about the users, the phone number, email address, and sorry, email ID and address, right? Here you can see. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.